Hello everyone. Today I will do another Duolingo English test and join with me. Firstly, I will open the Google browser and type on the typing bar, which is Duolingo English test. This is my historic point, so I will do a practice free. Okay, we will click practice. So get a free unofficial score estimate in 45 minutes. Continue. Checking your device. Allow why. Okay. Read and select. Okay. Continue. Collaborate. Yes. Sing. Yes. Comparison. No. Feudalism. No. Person. No. Consistent. Irritable. Yes. Smell. Reside, not familiar with me. Wilderness, no. Try, yes. Damagement, damage, no. Derog, no. Admittance, yes. Chew, cheerfully, no. Recognition, fill in the blank. The girl was intoxicated. The sure it's very difficult in filling the blank because rude, rulers. We need to very fast. The unexpected result cuts down. I'm not sure. Guys, in contrast, mitigation. Mitigation measures that use only certain impact on surrounding environment. The human maze, the human mouse trap allow them to catch the mouse and release them in the field. I dug a hole in my garden to plant a new trees. It's much more easier, even though we have some um, epic adventure. We prefer to relax at home with good book, observing the grass freezing up water under extreme temperatures allow. Okay, study conducted every 10 years show that the global average temperature increase each decade for decade for last century. Miss
Where did you splash them? Where did you splash them? Where did you splash them?
It's crucial to stay up to date with the latest developments in the field.
They hiked to the top of the mountain. They hiked to the top of the mountain. They hiked to the top of the mountain.
Among the numerous benefits, bicycles are incredibly cost-effective and economically advantageous, both for individuals and city infrastructure. Fossil fuels were formed in the earth hundreds of millions of years ago and have many uses today. The, the refers to the remain on lands and to the remain animal animal which their results were reformed. One type uh, why of uh, why use fossil fuel is petroleum, liquid mixture um, that is also known as crude oil. Policy violations use petroleum as um, Hemshots today for a wide range of products include gasoline and transportation and for the đời gì các bạn gì khó quá. Fossil fuels were formed in the earth hundreds of millions of years ago, many years a day. The the time mình chỉ biết là the time thôi. Nếu như các bạn biết các bạn comment xuống dưới giùm mình nha. The uh, the term fossil fuel refers to the remain on land and animal. For which they refer from time written of widen. Used fossil fuel is petroleum, a liquid mixture that is also known as a crude oil. Early civilizations used petroleum as a okay.
There was a person at the front door. There was a person at the front door. There was a person at the front door.
I'd like to spend more time with them.
They went into the woods. They went into the woods. They went into the woods.
Tom had been waiting for a news to come for a month when he went into the store to look at it. He was surprised by how simple it was. He was used to seeing refrigerators with lock buttons and fantasy design, but this no one has none of those. He decided to buy it. Tom had been waiting for a new refrigerator to come out for months. When he went into the store to look at it, he was surprised by how simple it was. He was used to seeing refrigerators with a lot of buttons and fancy designs, but this no one has none of those. He decided to buy it. It was half a price when it was just as well. Okay.
They began to write the book.
They began to write a book.
They began to write the book. They began to write the book.
The, not the book. As the festival began, the village buzzed with life.
Energy costs a lot. Energy costs a lot. Energy costs a lot.
Các bạn để ý âm sau nha. Cost. Mình đó là cost. Comedies were humorous plays that often made fun of society and its flaws.
She said we may miss our bus, and she was right. She said we may miss our bus, and she was right. She said we may miss our bus, and she was right.
When she arrived, I had never seen anything like that before.
She stood still with her hair flying in the wind. She stood still with her hair flying in the wind. She stood still with her hair flying in the wind.
Question. Show success student displays the um, clothes they have designed as part of their film project about the scene was terrific. There was cold with long mm,
Things have changed since then. Things have changed since then. Things have changed since then.
The lion is one of the widely beloved and recognized, but but it lives recognized beloved animal, but it turns out that there may be more than one. Discover this thing of lion that seem to be separate to one in other zone of continent. The lion in East Africa live on the mm, lion is one of the worldly beloved and recognizable animals, but it turned out race. participate in a conversation about the scenario you are considering switching. Um, Behavioral. Some advice.
So, I hear you're thinking about changing your emphasis? I've loved learning about cognitive neuroscience so far. It seems like there will be a lot of job opportunities after graduation too. It's really interesting to learn about how the brain works and influences processes such as memory and decision-making. There are also a lot of great classes that you can take. Why don't you give it a try? And if it's not right for you, you can always change your focus back to behavioral neuroscience. You should talk to your advisor about it. They'll be able to help you make the best decision for you and your future goals.
Sau cái bài này á, mình sẽ có một cái bài tóm tắt cho nên các bạn phải đọc, các bạn phải lăn lại cái bài này để các bạn đọc nha. Nhớ để mình còn tóm tắt, mình còn viết cái đoạn tóm tắt nữa. Learning cognitive stimulus. Đầu tiên nó ý đầu tiên là có rất nhiều a lot of opportunity after graduation. How brain work and influence processes, memory and decision making. Khá là chậm các bạn ạ, mình hơi bị run cái khúc này.
You are a student who is about to graduate with a degree in acting. You have been searching for jobs for a few months, but you haven't had any luck. You decide to ask your professor if they have any suggestions or advice on how to go about searching for a job in the acting field.
How long have you been and why? Giờ nó khó thiệt chứ. À,
Of course. What is it? The acting field is very competitive, so you need to make sure that your application materials and past experience are clear and well organized. Also, have you tried networking with other actors? That's not surprising. It can be tough to network when you don't know anyone in the field yet. You should also try going to open auditions and industry events. Those are great places to network and potentially get information about a job. That's true, but if you keep trying and put yourself out there, eventually someone will take notice of you. Just don't give up.
Try to write a topic, follow-up, response, describe the memorable beforehand, chance hack with visit the park, encounter with an animal. Uh, That's okay. Alright. Hmm. Let's start with the Marvel in nature. Uh, some Singapore. Um, will be with the this is um, time with us.
Talk about your favorite place to relax. What makes this place relaxing? Talk about your favorite place to relax. What makes this place relaxing?
A place that make me very relaxed is my home. I must say that especially is my room because my room has the facility that I can enjoy the relaxed moment. For example, it has the one television that when I am very tired, I can lie on the sofa and turn on the button and listen an English song or politic events that I want to see or something that I can see and watch very immediately. Rather than that, my room has an air conditioner that I very enjoy because when the weather is very hot, it's very hard to live in the sea, the coastal area, like my country. So I think that the air conditioner is the my favorite thing in my room that make me very relaxed. Also, I have a bookstore that I store so many favorite books over there, and I can pick up one when I like. in this picture, I can see that this is the event happened in the tramway. I can see a station that is a stop on the trail. And in this picture, I can see two workers who is trying to fix the tramway. The tramway has some damage, maybe after a um, rainy day, so they were damaged. And two worker is pick up a small piece of the railway, and they are trying to take the obstacle out of the tramway. The weather is like I guess this is winter of a European country, because I cannot see the green leaves of the trees in this picture. I only see the tree without green leaves, and like the area is empty of women. Sorry, empty of people. Habit in school. Uh, when do you prefer to study and why? Where do you go when you need to study? Do you prefer with other and why? Um, the time when I prefer to study is in the morning, because like the scientific says that our memorial works best in the morning. So in the morning, if when I was student, I often get up very early to recall everything I learned in the last evening to prepare for the day incoming. Uh, in my opinion, uh, when I need to study, I often go to the library with my uh, classmate, because I like the library so much because it was full of books and full of documentary, and sometimes it's newspaper that I can pick up one when I want to investigate about an events, for example, about the economics, about the geographic, or about the history. I prefer to study with my um, close friends, because we can change the knowledge each other, and easy to study more.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about hotels. If you were choosing a hotel, what would be important to you and why?
If I must choose a hotel, the important thing with me is the price first. And firstly, I will look at the reviews on the internet, because I want to see how people have the opinion after they leave that hotel. And one important thing is the cleanness of the hotel, and the friendly of the owner of the hotel, whether they answer all my questions or not.
I see. I have another question. What does a guest usually do when they arrive at a hotel to check in?
The suggestion when I check in, they often reply me. The suggestion when I check in the hotel, they often require me the um, identify certificate, because and they often pick up from me, and when I check out they will return the identified certificates from me. After that, they want to make sure that I'm legally or why I'm checking.
I see. Let me ask you another question. Talk about the role customer reviews play in selecting a hotel.
The rule when I check in the hotels is firstly I need to hand in the identify certification most, and when I stay in the hotel I need to allow all the rule that they pick up. For example, I just have the usage of some facilities that they allow me to use.
I see. I've got a different question. Talk about how big events like sports competitions or festivals can benefit hotels.
Hmm. A festival can benefit for the hotel. I think is the piano um, performance of a pianist. When the customer, when the client check in the hotel, because the piano players can bring a warm cheering to the customer, and it make the customer feel that they are coming home when they check in.
Thanks for talking about hotels with me. Now I'd like to change topics and ask you a few questions about situations leading to laughter. Describe a funny thing a friend did that made you laugh.
When I leave the hotel, when I leave the hotel, an event that I was very impressive is the cleanness, the friendly of the owner in the hotel, and some specific events, for example, a pianist players. If the hotel has um, the luxury of the hotel is one of the emphasis.
Okay. Let me ask you another question. Why do you think some people laugh at things that could be scary?
Uh, why people left the hotel, I think is the unclean of the hotel. It made them uncomfortable. Why they are sleeping. Sometimes the noise from the other rooms can disturb them, so they check out the hotel. And sometimes because the hotel is very far from the central, so they leave.
Okay. I've got a different question. How do cultural differences impact what people find funny?
The culture of the hotel that people find is funny is the local historic event of the area. I think people when want to visit another places, they want to know how the local people live. The some traditional events will attract the foreigner.
Interesting. Let me ask you another question. Talk about how laughter could improve relationships.
uh, the thing that we can improve our relationship, I think, is the communication and the careless, the care each other. Firstly, I want to talk about the communication. We need to focus on our emotional, our tone, our intonation when we communication with another people. And the second thing is our caring to them. People very happy if they got the caring. Ôi trời ơi, khó quá các bạn ơi. Thật sự là cái bài nghe này mình không có nghe rõ, mình
Thanks for talking about situations leading to laughter with me. Have a nice day.
có còn section 8 nữa. Maybe nature tourism is right way to increase appreciation. Cái này review area disagree explain specific nature tourism, du lịch tự nhiên để appreciation and respect. Tourism là cái gì đó để biết đại thôi, chứ nữa chắc mình phải search lại coi thử nature tourism là cái gì nhé má. Describe geography of country where you currently live. Um, the geography of the country where I currently live is Vietnam, and Vietnam is a small land, but it is line, it is along from the north to the south. Most one side of Vietnam is beside the sea. So our main economic is from the sea. Many people work as a fisherman in the past. Um, Currently, we because the leading of the party of the government, we have developed uh, um, more parts to develop our economics, including the industry area, the agriculture area, the export, our food area, because our weather mostly is the summer. It has the sunny and rain, so the food develop very uh, good in our land. So our government pushed many small company through the exportation of the fruit. Also because our human is still, I must say that we are still not good in the heavy industry, so we export people to the other country to study. Uh, the geography of Vietnam actually affect our people a lot. In our historic, we grow the grain, we grow the rice to take to we grow the battlefield to take the rice to let let us food every day. So our main food is rice, and we combined with the fish that we took from the sea, the beef and the pork. We raise them and the chicken, and most of the vegetable we grow in our land. Um, because of the sunny most time of our year. So people in Vietnam has the sun turn skin, and they're quite strong. Khó quá các bạn ơi. Ừ. Thôi, thế là mình đã finish cái bài này, nhưng mà thiệt sự là cái điểm của mình cái range nó hơi bị dài hả, từ 100 cho tới 120, cho nên IELTS của mình chỉ tầm 5.5 tới 6.5 thôi, là bài thiệt sự là hơi khó một chút. Cảm ơn mọi người đã theo dõi bài của mình nhé, và thiệt sự khi mà cái bài này kết thúc rồi á thì mình phải coi lại clip của mình và mình search GPT lên để mình có thêm nhiều ý tưởng nữa. Cảm ơn mọi người, và mình phải ôn lại thường xuyên thì mình mới nhớ được bài, còn nếu không á mình không có ôn lại thì ý của mình nó sẽ bị rơi rớt rất là nhiều các bạn.